I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. We caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the ball. Just kill him.
Hey. Hit him!
He's here for the detective. Ice.
Take more than that!
Got it. Nice.
What? it!
Time to dance!
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't.
Oh, I'll find you.
What? Shoot! Shoot! The boss says... You're nothing. Low rent.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating card shark, I think
Yo,
were his exact words. Then he
Here.
struck the name across 3 times.
3 strikes? In the black book?
Over there.
Oh no. I gotta smooth this over fast.
Hold.
Shit! Where'd that come from?
On him.
Can't see!
Hey. Wait there. Come on.
Hey, you! I don't know. Who you are, but we got 3. Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb for an old private eye.
I need you to find someone, but it's complicated. I don't exactly know where they could be or how long they've been gone.
Well, I've done jobs with less. Somehow nice and simple never makes it onto the menu in my world. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint.
Hell yeah.
Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. They found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. An empty vault. Perfect hideout. Hold up. I hear some of them coming. There they are. How do you want to play this?
His only job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino! Quit razzing that detective and get down here! Where the heck is he? What the...
Oh, I'll find you. Brady,
Someone coming.
too scared? You and Valentine
You got guts.
Run us by the balls!
Hard and loud, huh? Well, gets the job done. Bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side. That's the last of them.
Nice.
Who made that noise? Why, you clowns afraid of your own shadows now? Already? Get back to work.
Perfect.
Someone's got a beat on us.
Where'd you go? This how you imagined you'd go?
Lucky.
Yes.
Gonna rub you out!
More stairs? Who built this damn vault? A fitness instructor? What's the... Can't you walk away from?
That's it. Don't think I can pick this.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for me somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh?
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal, Skinny Malone. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take.
Hey, who's running this show here?
You and Nick know each other?
Yeah. This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling.
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk?
Like hell you won't. Sorry.
Skinny Malone. Think he's lighter or heavier with all those holes? The bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, sweet prince. Here's to all the old days. Gonna be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface. that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Travis. Anyway, here's Frankie Carl.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? 14 years old. Looking pretty good for your age.
Here's one more tomorrow.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Oh, need a new Coca-Cola.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on...
Whoa. One? All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, what else can you tell?
My wife was murdered.
It's okay.
So, we're talking about a group of cold... Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean.
Good question. Why? Well, that confirms it.
Uh-huh. Who were the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal.
Wait.
Big, green, muscles on muscles.
Uh-huh. You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen. Easy to see why. Then you got the new... Worst of all,
You're a prototype?
as far as I know, never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The man who killed my wife.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me.
Wait.
No. They never said their names.
Ellie, what note?
The description matches.
And he bought a house here in...
Yeah, that's right.
You said he lives here? He's still in town.
They both vanished a while back.
Right.
Let's you and I...
Security doesn't really...
I always... Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about disappearance is bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
No way I could pick this. Nick.
Stubborn lock, ain't it? No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around?
Hey,
I'll
Valentine.
stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock. The mayor's office is near the entrance of the city. That should take you.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain airheaded blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? If there was something belong...
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival.
Nick Valentine wanted me to see you.
Did he now? Some investigation, I assume?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this...
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I can't allow you to invade.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man
I see. I'm sorry.
Sure. I understand. You have rules.
What? How dare...
Fine.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of...
Geneva.
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from...
Maybe we can reach an...
A gift? Oh, there...
Hey, no shame in taking the occasional chem. Solomon can hook you up.
Got the key? All right. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? Well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Hey, Valentine.
Well, look at that. All of Kellogg's favorite things.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man from... Well, before you head out...
I don't know. I might need your help.
If you need me...
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Never did understand why the hell they programmed us to feel pain.
Word is something bad like that. You go to the Museum of Witchcraft, you're safe. Head on inside.
Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on? Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Tired yet?
A decoy, huh? Clever.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
Another one of his stogies. place? Is he in here, boy? Hey.
Is someone present? Attacking enemy.
By order of the Institute.
I am damaged. Kellogg will not be damaged. Destruction of buildings. Airport systems offline. Initiate directed Sigma Omicron. Protect Kellogg. Damage.
Heads up. Heads up. Hold position. Got it.
Reading. Detected. Detected. Curious.
I recommend against hostile
No
action.
enemy detected.
Odd. My scanners must be malfunctioning.
You can. Overactive of sensors. Nothing more.
Please reveal yourself. Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination required.
Nice.
Is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder. Stealth capabilities fascinating. I know you are still there.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Is someone present? Is someone present? Actuator damaged.
Engaging.
Sweet. Sweet.
Going Victim of violence. Unit critically damaged. Repairs impossible. Going down. More.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Down. Gone. Engaging hostile flight form. Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile. Critical failure.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
That's it.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Movement detected. Curious detected.
System offline.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
is someone present. It would appear my target has disappeared. Damage.
guts and determination. It's admirable. You are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Excellent. Yes.
Hello. Systems damaged.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that up. Not a lot of people can say that.
Nice. That's it. Excellent. Got it.
Okay. You made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
Here, the Institute. I'll find my son no matter where he is.
That's the spirit.
Sure.
I admire your dedication to fatherhood. But I think we've been talking...
You know. All this tech. You were barely human.
Going up.
Look alive. Moving out.
People of the Commonwealth, do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Going down. Command Center. Going up.
Repeating. Paladin Advance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Burn marks. He must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
All I want to know is, when can I get up there?
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the...
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, muty, and simp and shoot them into space.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Pridwin should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready. Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prigman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power?
Only knights are allowed to wear brother, until Elder Maxon grants you that title. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you have dismissed.
You lost. Maxon's address is being held on the...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their Siths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
Paladin Dance.
A lot of work
There
ahead
you
of us,
are.
brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking...
You can come with me or wait until...
In that case, I prefer. If you change your mind...
Huh. Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down in.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new... Since it's obvious that you are...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
Ah, yes. You must be under normal circumstances. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm like...
Maybe I can lend you...
That would be splendid. As you patrol the I'm authorized, and if you wish to, in any event.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related...
Sure.
First question. As a child, were you...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than... Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going... Okay. Have you ever had, or...
Never been seriously sick.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Abominations. A lot of them.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't
So,
fix it.
you're the new recruit I heard about.
You're the one who decided to take your way through a mirelurk.
I can handle myself.
Hey, if Paladin dance, you just don't look like one of the usual. Anyway, since you... My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you... If your power armor's too tight in the cross...
Sounds like you have a pretty full...
Played. Hell.
Sure.
There isn't a day that goes by. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you?
Come on. If we're going to be...
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly... Anyway, I'm sure there's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in... Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free... Now, if you'll excuse...
Building something?
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably... the powers that be. If you need to stop...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant... Yeah, I'm mostly interested in... Of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farmers. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done, in the meantime...
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite. What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferrets. Trying to minimize reactor jitter, testing compression rates.
If I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Hey, boy. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
I doubt this canine can match my tactical prowess in battle, but it's your decision.
You see that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
Cola. Nuka-Cola.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
I didn't make it in time. Kellogg was working with the Institute, and he gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes...
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Oh, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No. I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart. Look, the sad thing...
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night.
Where the Institute...
Exactly. But there's...
Kellogg. Huh.
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but something tells me...
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brain...
I was so blinded by anger. I just wanted him dead. Now look what I've done.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh.
You're talking crazy here, Nick.
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing...
Uh-huh. I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find...
Jesus, Nick!
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have?
Actually, I think I already have something.
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go...
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together...
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you. Don't worry.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. Nick's the only synth I've met that didn't seem to have a screw loose. Wonder if that's why they got rid of him.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb assholes away from me insurance. I'm not interested.
Now don't be like that. I think you're gonna like what You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or...
Whoa, time out.
someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident, good neighbors of the people...
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.